birthday is December the 5th, just next month. And this is main road in Chinatown. Name is the Yaowarat Road. Most of Chinese came from, the old Chinese came from south of China. So the old Chinese here speak down like they speak Teochew. But the young Chinese cannot speak Chinese anymore. They speak Thai only. Because it's compulsory to go to school. Every children have to go to school when they are 5 or 6 years old. And the compulsory education takes 12 years. Along this road, there are many big restaurants. Many. Provide you authentic Chinese food like shark fin soup is very popular here, shark fin. Most of shark fin they import from Australia. And the bird nets, dry bird nets they get from the south, from Phuket Island, PP Island. They use for making beverage. They call it bird net beverage. So the dry bird nets cost 1 kilo costs around 100,000 baht. So the Chinese believe that the bird nets can clear up their lung and it's good for blood circulation, make them many years younger, keep them fresh. But the real reason just to show the wealth, because the one who can have bird net beverage will be the rich only, very expensive. Yeah, they're not very safe to walk in Chinatown because this is the business area and many Chinese gangsters. Most of Bangkok people are mixed blood Chinese Thai. Most of them are Chinese Thai. And Bangkok population, let's say, Bangkok has population around 7.6 million from the last census. Exactly around 10 million because for the factory jobs. They work in Bangkok for a few months until rainy season start in June, July. They will go back to their hometown for rice cultivation. You can see that Bangkok people normally have coming up to the right. And next to the Scarlet Shark Fin, there was McDonald's. The window is depend on the shark fin is thick or thin. If very thick shark fin, it means very high value, and thin shark fin is cheaper. Price for one small bowl is 300 baht. Small bowl, okay. And the bird nets 100 baht for little bottle, very little bottle, 100 baht. You can imagine, 1 kilo, 100,000 baht. And evaluate from the color. If the bird is very white, it means the best quality. 150 baht per kilo sea bass, black sea cucumber, marine fish. This is a Tom Yam Kung disease. Start from Thailand and spread out to all over Asian countries. After economic crisis, we got a lot of jobless from the hotel, from the factories, from the banks, from the financial companies. And except for the Oriental Hotel, the best hotel in the world, located in Bangkok. The Oriental, the average income we pay tax only 5% and value added tax 7%. So in return we get nothing from the government. The grilled duck, Peking duck, dim sum, that whole Seng Kong restaurant on the right. Famous, but cannot compare to Scala. Scala is number one.
No, that is shark.
I mean, if you love Chinese food,
Shark.
it's quite oily. Chinese food, quite oily. So Japanese food is more popular. But Japanese food very expensive, so expensive here. Yeah, this is a brand new goodsmith shop on the right, brand new. 7,200 baht. After including workmanship, 7,500 today. They say that to save gold is better than money. So most of them buy gold. In case of emergency, it's easier to make money, to change to be money, easier. Banana, they are very rich landlord. Mr. Abdul Rahim, he owned many big banks in Thailand, like Standard Chartered, Hong Kong Bank, and most of the high-rise run by Mr. Abdul Rahim. And if you stay along Sukhumvit Road, like the landmark hotel, Loi Krathong Festival on 8th of November, Loi Krathong Festival or Floating Basket Festival. The purpose of this festival, first because every day people discharge wastewater to the river, to the canal. Once a year they apologize. But the British engineer, Dorman Law, in 32. Rama, the first name of founding father of Bangkok. He found Bangkok as the capital of Thailand in 1782. Outskirts of Bangkok. And the products from this market will be distributed to smaller markets in Bangkok City. Favorite of Hindu god named Shiva. So we offer the marigold to Hindu shrine and Hindu temples. Jasmine,
Flower orchid.
little marigold. Jasmine. On the right as well, you see the Buddha paradise. The glandiolas from the north. Tuberose, chrysanthemum we import from Malaysia. Star lily. Also the flamingo flowers. To your right, take a look. There are many big orchid farms in suburbs of Bangkok. Most of orchid we export to Europe. And the roses also we get from the north and from the outskirts. Price per bunch around 30 baht. But on Valentine's Day, we import roses from Israel. Import rose with the big stem. You know how much? For only one rose, 500 baht. For the young people on Valentine's Day. After the flower section, next one is you can see fruits and vegetables. Vegetable, mostly organics and chemical free. There are many hydroponic farms in Kanchanaburi province near bridge over the river Phra and chemical free. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the left, that building is Royal Seminary, founded by Queen of King Chulalongkorn Rama V around 100 years ago. It's a female school. Female school, but the private one is founded by American missionary, Presbyterian missionary, 80 years ago. From the Royal Seminary, and in 3 minutes we get to the second stop, Wat Pho. It rebuilt in 1789, and it changed from public to royal temple. After King Rama the first passed away in 1809, we kept his ashes in Wat Pho. To your left is the monks living quarter. There are more than 100 monks living here. Look at the roof of the gateway. You can see the Chinese crockery that we import from King Dajan from China. King Rama III export rice to China, and from China he import porcelain and crockery. First of all, we visit the Reclining Buddha chapel, and then we go to the main chapel. After the main chapel, we go to the massage school in Wat Pho. This is the first open university in
sometimes we didn't import anything, we didn't buy anything, so our boat was empty. We have to use this stone to keep the boat balanced in the ocean on the way back to Thailand. We call ballast stone. Chinese character. Very Chinese warrior. Look at the diagram, the acres. We get up the van here, right? This is the chapel of the Reclining Buddha. From here we go to the building number 1. This is the main chapel for ceremony, the most beautiful building. From this building we go to the building number 17, 17.1, massage school. massage. And then we go to the next doorway, this area, to this road for the van. So we get up here, this one, the first stop, second stop, third one, and get the van here. Okay, 20 acres. This is. But this one is the most elaborate decoration because done by Royal Command of King Rama III. Okay, the others done by high-ranking officers. So reclining Buddha means before Buddha passed away, entering Nirvana. It was built in 1844 for the King Rama III's birthday, for his birthday. First of all, we built the reclining Buddha, and then we built this building afterward. Okay, made of brick and plaster, lacquer, and foliage. Everything all done by hand. Wow. You can take a look at the pillows, the color glasses and foliage, all done by hand. So the previous king had enough labor force because of every man had to work for the public 3 months a year, 6 months a year, is regulation. Until 1905, the King Rama V abolished slavery. Supreme monk. He came from the royal blood, the blue blood. You can see that he had bald head, no hair, and no eyebrow. Different from Buddha, and have the top knot and halo. Halo, you can see the first one is a lotus bud, right? Second one is flame. Depending on what school of art. In Chiang Mai, normally they put lotus bud, but in Ayutthaya back very handsome. So most of the girls love him, want to marry. Believe that for the one who have this belly, the same hand. That means fertility and happiness. Humidity, 80%, 90%. So most of the budget be, let's say, donation. We got a lot of donation from other countries as well, like from German government, from Rockefeller Foundation, from the owner of brewery, the owner of distillery. Arms boat. This is the arms boat. So every morning the Buddhist monk will carry the arms boat and waiting for food from the Buddhist people. Different family will offer him different food, depending on you have, what you have. First family maybe offer him steamed rice. Second one may be green curry or spaghetti or pizza. Some strict monk will not separate food. They mix everything together. It means just food. What is the meaning? No attachment. And this is the Buddha image in Indian style. And that one also. 2 hands up means calming the ocean or calming desire. Okay, because sometimes our desire is bigger than the ocean. Is chakra. Chakra is emblem of great man. But in Hinduism, they believe that this is the Sumeru mountain, center of universe. And surround the mountain, there are many mythical beings from mythology, half female, half bird, half male, half bird. Also, we got the Chinese influence, the King Rama III loved Chinese art. It has the dragon over here and many kinds of animals. And the square room is represent 108 of the auspicious number or the auspicious size. Row of the royal decoration, row of royal area, and the row of celestial beings in heaven. Sampheng represents equality, no caste system. So Buddha rejects the belief of Hinduism, the belief in the past. And the sparrow represents charismatic power, charisma.
Hello, please
the one who has sparrow,
take photo here.
fingers or
Chi ra mà phải với
This one you have the rosary of 108 feet.
You make a donation.
Position, reclining, sleeping. Upper leg, further back. We call sleeping. And Buddha, why dressed up like the king? The one who cast this Buddha want to support the idea that Buddha is king of the world. Or the one maybe he want to show that he's king of the country and king of Buddhism at the same time. So the Buddha dressed up like attire of the king over there because hand painted. The flowers, what is mean of flower? It's like the flower from heaven, blessing, something like that. Actually, when Buddha was born, he was born as the Brahmin. I think you ever heard Brahminism is the oldest religion in India. Brahminism, Buddhism, and Hinduism. Hindu and Brahmin is the same religion, but the old one or the new one. Okay. So in Brahminism, they're composed brick and decorated with ceramics. If you turn around, decorated with the crockery that we import. So from here we go to the gallery. There are around 300. Go to the antique shop in River City in the Charoen Chai Oriental. You can see that there are many antiques over there from the remote area from Cambodia. It's illegally, but they did. And one of the Buddha images here was beheaded by someone in the dark, decapitated. So since they protect the statue from the bad guys, they say, because some people can do anything for money. They just think of nothing, just money talk. So it's sad, but it's true. And they move for the land of fertility. If their hometown very dry, they move to the new. So ladies and gentlemen, in the room, you can take a good picture also. When you're inside, you sit down on the floor and you don't spread your legs so that you can cross the room. First of all, please take a look at silk hand painted up there. They painted with the red lacquer and blue leaf. The flowers is mean stars in sky. The stars in sky. And on the wall on a tempera painting, telling you about the great story of great design. And the mirrors over the windows decorated with the mirrors. Mirrors in Buddhism is mean first it can reflect the candlelight in ceremony. No power at the time. So reflect the candlelight. Second one, the mirror can
and built by King Rama V, and there are many government buildings along the avenue. To your left is the Royal Grand Palace and Temple of the Immigrant Buddha since 1782 by King Rama I. The area of the palace is around 61 acres and composed of three. Let's say the left there is Royal Guest House. It's built by King Rama V for his son. His son was King Rama VI. He was first king of Thailand who went to England for education. After he graduated from Oxford University, Rama VI became king of Thailand in 1910. And since then he stopped polygamy. Since then. And the yellow building to your right is Ministry of Defense, designed by Italian architect who worked for King Rama V. And the shrine over there called Kop Shrine to your left hand side is the first building in Bangkok. That is Bangkok Spirit House or City Pillar Shrine. This is the own place of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the old one. Now it is moved to the new place nearby the new palace. But the way they should say it, if they say that they want to buy the Buddha image, how much this Buddha image? It's very rude. The way that they should say they want to rent it. So in Mahayana school of Buddhism, they create some deities, but the theme of Buddhism is the same theme of Buddhism. And then name is the one Muhammad Nomata. He came from the south of Thailand near Malaysia border. He's the Minister of Interior. That building is Minister of Interior. And the canal on the right here, left and right, is Khlong Road. We call Khlong Road. K-L-O-N-G, Khlong means canal. So Bangkok was Venice of the East. There were more than 2,000 man-made canals. After King Rama V came back from Europe, he imported first car from Germany, and he gave command to fill up some canals in Bangkok for the road. But the oldest road in Bangkok name is the New Road. It was built by King Rama Pho around 130 years ago. The New Road is a parallel to the Chao Phraya River in front of the Oriental Hotel. Because of King Rama Pho built that road for European ambassador. They need one road in Bangkok for horse racing. So along the Chao Phraya River nearby the Oriental, there were many embassies. But nowadays there are only two embassies. First one is the Portuguese embassy, Portuguese, nearby the Sheraton Hotel, and second one is the French embassy near the Oriental. They use for business and for living at the same time. Ground floor for business, second floor for living. And most of the families in Thailand, 80% are extended families. So one house composed of 3 or 4 generations, they stay together. The reason why they are in blue and white porcelain and many statues. Also the umbrella for the monk in upcountry for meditation. So most of the foreigners who ordained to the Buddhist monk, they stay in upcountry for meditation. Look at the coffin to your left, coffin. Very colorful. So colorful with the color glasses. And in front is the Indian swing in front there. What we call Sao Ching Cha in Thai word. It's rebuilt by Mr. Louis T. Leonowitz around 100 years ago, made of teak log. In Indian mythology, this is the Sumeru mountain, center of universe. It's like center of Bangkok. Indian used for swinging to welcome God from heaven. On the right there is the royal temple, Wat Photaram, and to your left is the city hall, Bangkok city hall. Nearby Wat Photaram to your right there are many Hindu shrines for housing Hindu statues in the god statue, just as Shiva and Vishnu. Even the Hindu school for the young Indian people. One more market over here, you can take a look. Nowadays, most of the statues made of brass. In the past, made of bronze. Different. Look at the shop on the right. Look. Mother of pearl inlaid. Martyr sit in coffin on mother of pearl seashell. From this road, you turn left. So on the left hand side is the royal temple named Wat Photaram, Chinese style. There is no ornament on the roof because you know Garuda, no serpent. Only on the front gable decorated with the crockery. The Chinese style, beautiful too. And this is the Thai style with the ornaments on the roof, the architectural ornaments. And to your right here is the old city wall since 1782, and behind the wall was the jungle. So King Rama IV, after he got the relic of Buddha from Marquis Mason, is a British Viceroy from Bombay, British Viceroy. He built a Golden Mountain temple in the jungle. Mother Third sitting there got statue and the nice pavilion, Royal Reception Pavilion. And on the left here, look at the old buildings designed by German architect, and the Democracy Monument is designed by Mr. Corrado Ferrucci from Firenze, Italy. Ferrucci was father of modern arts in Thailand, and he found Fine Arts University and Fine Arts School, even Fine Arts Department. That monument was built in 1934 after revolution, 2 years. The revolution was interim King Rama VII, uncle of the present king, changed from the absolute monarchy to democracy. And on the right,